Hello everyone, my name is Reezo and this video will be related to my loadout, since on YouTube I've started making some new friends and the channel is expanding, so I thought it would be nice to just let you know what I use so that you are on the same page as I am with you, because most of you guys have been kind enough to just post your loadout information. Along the way I'll be linking to some users and videos that I found really useful to me and to my airsoft knowledge. I approached airsoft a couple years ago just for target shooting. I didn't have a permit at that time, so I had to use my Tanaka M41 to do some plinking, as most of you just call it. From there on, met some friends. I've always been into, tactical shooting games or all that stuff, so it came pretty natural to me to just drop the video games and do a more realistic thing that is gonna be a lot more fun. That's how I grew up, with real toys and not just video games and consoles. So along the way I bought an SR15 URX, and it's made by G&P. It's a WOC, it's a gas blowback rifle, and a KSC P226 pistol. That's same brand as KWA, but most don't want you to say that, so it's fully branded and stuff. So along the way I also bought a lot of other tactical stuff that I use when I'm out in the woods or stuff, so I'm trying to get the things that are most versatile first, and then get into those that are strictly airsoft or skirmish related. I think I'll start from the backpack. The backpack is a FLYEE Yote Coyote Brown backpack. Holds a lot of great stuff, also a 3 liters camelback. This is a very nice backpack. It's got this special forces look, and it's a really nice addition to, I think, any kind of tactical vest, because it, as far as you can see, you can remove the back plate parts and then you can just attach it to your molly. It's got one main pouch, the other one is inside, one front and 2 on the back. You cannot remove these. If you're looking to remove the side parts, you cannot do that. And it's pretty much very lightweight, but it holds just the right amount of stuff for your daily hike and things. So next up is my gloves. What I have here are the bad gloves, and this is a very nice tip. If you want to know if your gloves are bad or good, you just put them on and do a daily activity of wood cutting with your axe. That's gonna show off, I don't know if you can see them, but if you get blisters in specific points, then your gloves are basically trash. This is, I don't know if this is the right way to do that, but that's certainly the way that I used to check gloves. So these look pretty nice. They're $4 worth and they're pretty much useless. These instead are Mechanix gloves that I got for like 30 euros or 24, 16, I don't remember. They're pretty cheap and they work really great for daily work, hiking, using ropes and stuff. And they're very light, very resilient. They do not have any kind of buffer here along your wrist, but I like them this way as well, so I'm pretty much not really looking for additional clothing down here in the wrist area. So these are very nice gloves. The Sherpa holster, Blackhawk Sherpa holster, this is an original Blackhawk, and it's a P226 holster, of course, and it has this additional rail guard, which I don't mind using. Makes it a little harder to just quickly holster the gun back, but it's great for protection and stuff. So going forward to small things, I have Garter sunglasses. These are tested against 88 grams metal BBs at 350 or 400 FPS, so these are gonna hold for most stuff. And this is a Fenix TK11, and it's a very nice flashlight because it has turbo mode that pushes it to a lot more lumens that it usually works at. I don't remember the exact lumens ratio, but this is a very nice thing if you don't have the money or don't want to invest in a Surefire. So I would recommend a Fenix. I don't have the pressure plate trigger to attach to my rifle, but I usually use the button when I need to, so place it in close proximity of the handguard so that I can just push it with my hand. This is an MS2 original Magpul PTS, so I don't know what kind of Magpul's sub forum or sub area is this from, but this is an original PTS2 MS2. This is a very nice 1/2 sling, very effective, very nice smooth clothing. It allows you to just don't feel enough weight from the carbine, if it's of course granted that it's pretty much lightweight carbine that we're talking about. As I said before, I'll leave the weapons for later. This last tactical item is an HSGI Suregrip padded belt. This is a very nice belt for any kind of use, non-strictly airsoft related. It's got a nice belt in here that is a bitch to get out, because it's got Velcro all the way through the entire length of the belt, which is a nice added feature, because it allows you to just have the belt and the external part of the belt itself work as a one piece. So this is it's a hassle to get out, but when it's standing in one place and you've set the optimal wrist length for your size and build, this is gonna stay exactly where you put it. So these are, I think, Pantac fast magazine pouches holding these Prowin V2 magazines, and these V2s are equipped with a Magpul dark earth. This is really nice, not just for pulling and pushing this mag, but for when you're doing fast reloads, that you're just stripping the magazine out. When it folds, it usually tends to fold this way, and it's a nice bouncy effect, the one that you get, and it's probably gonna save your magazine from additional unnecessary shock. This is an utility pouch where I hold, you know, the usual secondary mag, Twinkie, ice cream, tobacco and other things, stuff. And these are other, I think, Pantac magazine pouches. These hold 2 M4 style magazine pouch each, so these would make 6. I actually have 6 mag total, so I usually use these for either my secondary or utility stuff like the phone or other things. This is the 2 MOLLE attachments, rings for the holster. And going back to the weapon systems, this is a pretty much stock KSCP226, works very well. The NS2 system is one of the few things that would make GBB pistol and rifles work more predictably on the field than most people would expect. And final part is this SR15 Stoner Rifle URX E3. It's pretty much stock, as you can see. Pretty much stock. I just added the Daniel Defense front belt ring. I don't know if this is the correct position or if there is an actual correct position as well. I might as well put it here. It's got this flip up sides with a nice sturdy sound, And this optical sight, this red dot, is from G&P. It came with the gun itself. As I said, it's pretty much entirely stock. What you have here is a ball bearing. I don't know, let me see if I'm able to show you. I didn't set the focus, so this is gonna be an experiment for my Canon camera to film too. So let's see. As you can see, this has the ball bearing hammer. Came stock with that. The fire selector was a bitch to move at first, then it kinda dialed in by itself and it worked. These things, the fire selector, the magazine release, the hammer, are the first things that you want to have replaced by steel versions, and this is the only thing that I replaced by now. For now, it's a G&P original steel magazine, bolt puller lever for the charging handle. It's a very nice. One thing you have to watch is that this part being steel and this part being aluminum is gonna, you know, rip through the tooth when you put it back, when you leave it to just rack it. So I took care of putting some, you know, grease knob just to easy things out. And this is pretty much it. I hope the video was focused enough. I'm gonna find out soon. Hopefully I won't need to make the video again. And thank you guys for watching.